is where we hold them. This is where we fight. And these shields, boys!
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. You are in the zone. I am Shady. We're coming to you from the beautiful Colorado Rocky Mountains. Today is October the 19th. It is a gorgeous Sunday here in Colorado, and it has been one heck of a weekend so far. We have had No Kings protests, No Kings rallies all over the country. There are some news outlets, I think it was MSNBC, that said that this is the biggest rally, the biggest protest in this nation's history. Of course, what they failed to mention is it wasn't just one rally, it was rallies all over the country. But we have seen some of the craziest, stupidest, and some pretty disgusting things going on this weekend. And I just want to start it out with this little jewel right here, y'all. Y'all listen to this young lady.
No kings, no thrones, no crowns. Tomorrow, October 18th, join the march. No kings, no crowns, no thrones.
No kings, no crowns, no thrones. Join the march. Oh my God, lady, I'm going to tell you something. And I mean this with all the love in my heart. You can't deal with no kings, because if they shut down Burger King, honey, you're in trouble. And if that's not enough, y'all, what would any unpatriotic, un-American rally, demonstration, whatever be without Nancy Pelosi? Y'all are this is short, but this is good.
Gonna tear up the crown. Gonna tear up the crown.
So here's Nancy, and it reminds me of the State of the Union address when she tore up Trump's State of the Union address back behind him. It looks like she's barely got the strength to tear up what I'm assuming is a paper or plastic crown. But I mean, she does this, and there's like two people. Yay, woo, go Nancy. This woman is so feeble right now. There was a film the other day, there was a clip the other day on the news of her walking out to her vehicle, and she had a person on each side of her, supporting her, helping her stand up and walk. And she didn't even look like she was alive until a reporter asked her a question, something along the, I don't even remember what the question was, but I remember Nancy turned around and just snapped. She's like, you shut up. You don't have the right to answer that question. So, as you can see, the Looney Tunes came out in full force for the No Kings rally, including Nancy Pelosi. And then we got this weird thing that started up, and I don't even know how to describe this. There's a lot of people that are calling these folks Furbies or furries or whatever, but they're not furries. I don't know what they are. But if you look, like right here, you've got what appears to be a chicken, maybe a hippopotamus or a cow right here. This, from the judging from the horn, this is some kind of unicorn, and this just looks to me kind of like a big old piece of feces, maybe. You tell me. I don't know. Then we got this. I love this. We've got Felix the cat here, right? And then we've got some dude that looks like he's older than me. I mean, this guy looks like he's in his 80s. I mean, look, guys, he's got a walker with an American flag on it, and he's dressed up like a chicken. Um, oh, this is great. Here's Barney. Barney, the purple hippo. It's not Barney the dinosaur, it's Barney the purple hippo. We've got lobsters. We've got this. This is one of my favorites right here. They actually asked this guy. They said, "Do you have on your running shoes?" And his response was, "All shoes are running shoes when you're running from ice," or something like that. Um, but this, folks, this is the kind of craziness that we've been seeing across our country. I mean, it is like the mentally ill are on parade. Okay, and there's been a lot of it, y'all. There's been a lot of it that's been funny. Yeah, some of these things weren't amusing. They just were not funny. And I will give you this right here for an example. I mean, we've got this darling of the libs right here, and watch what she does. And I think they play this like 2 or 3 times, but watch this lady.
Hey! You ever heard of Ozempic, you fat ass? Hey! You ever heard of Ozempic, you fat ass?
So, in the middle of all this, here is this woman, and she's doing the neck shot thing. It's a reference to Charlie Kirk getting shot, getting assassinated. You know, folks, I sometimes things happen in this world, and I have no words for it. I I don't even know how to react to it. And I explained this in another video, and I'm going to say this again. You have a country with a constitution. That constitution was written by our founding fathers to ensure that this country was never ruled over by a king. So we have no king. We have a president. We have no king. Donald Trump has never claimed to be a king. Donald Trump has never said he was anything else but the president of the United States. That's all. That's all a liberal talking point. It's a bald-faced lie, is what it is that the mainstream media started. But we learned back, or I learned back a long time ago when I was studying martial arts, and when I was teaching martial arts, there's part of the Chinese philosophy that says that anything that has happened is gone. It's dead. The past is gone. The future is imagined. So anything that you see, anything that you think might happen in the future, that's your imagination. So what we have right here is a bunch of people that are protesting, saying no kings in America. Yet we have no kings. To me, and y'all excuse me if I'm wrong, I mean, I did grow up in Mississippi, but to me, that's an imaginary problem. Okay, if you don't have a problem and you're just worried about it, then it's your imagination. So we've got all these people out here by the thousands, maybe even millions, I don't know. It's already been reported that some of what MSNBC was showing on TV was fake, was altered film. I don't know. I'm not even going to wade off into that. But what I am saying is you have thousands, maybe millions of people all across this country that are having these rallies, these protests, because they could never make up their mind what they were. Some of the flyers said rallies. Some of the flyers said protests. Some of the flyers said there would be a march. Some of the flyers did not. But at any rate, you have all these people that are protesting or rallying against an imaginary problem. There are no kings in this country. You have wasted your time over something silly. Yet you can't tell that by looking at YouTube. You can't tell that by looking at the mainstream media because they are all over this stuff. It blows my mind, y'all. It really does. And I don't even, I can't fathom where this country might be headed because there are some people that are saying that a lot of these folks that were out here in these protests were older people. I didn't see a lot of them except for the one guy with the walker that I showed you in the films. I didn't see this overwhelming amount of older people. Most older people have got a little bit better sense than to believe all this propaganda that the liberals are putting out. So now we're sitting here on Sunday and we're getting all the armchair quarterbacks like myself that are critiquing these rallies, that are commenting on these rallies, and to me, tomorrow it'll be forgotten. So, no kings, right on. Until the next time, y'all take care of yourselves. God bless you, and of course, hey, stay shady.